Laura Cyphers. I'm really excited to be teaching poetry classes at Project right now. I find that people sometimes make poetry harder than it is. I think they have this idea that it's supposed to be something elevated or flowery, or that there's only one way to do it, or they have to follow a certain format. I want to show people that that's not the case. I would like to take a different view of poetry. We do a lot of listing and a lot of listening and a lot of seeing, because from that, you will find an image or images to build your poem around. For example, let's say our first observation is my backyard. So what we take in first is the green grass or the maple trees or the pine trees. And then on a second glance, if we look deeper, then we might see the woodpecker's nest in one of the pines. And then we might see how mushrooms have just appeared overnight. And we might notice that there's a cat hiding in the weeds. And a third look would be, maybe I'm curious, or I start asking questions about, okay, so all of this goes on while I'm watching. What goes on when I'm not watching? Like, what goes on at night when I'm not out here? And do those images, the cat or the mushrooms or the woodpecker, do they have a place at nighttime? Do they have a story that I can imagine? Some of the poets that we'll be exploring are Mary Oliver and Wendell Berry, who are well-known nature poets, but we're going to go beyond that too, to include Nikki Giovanni, Denise Levertov, Gary Soto. I'm a guide in this class. My job is to help you create a poem or teach you how to create a poem that can capture your intentions and can reveal to you your own voice. So I hope you'll join me in the online poetry classes coming up on May 4th.